Hi, my name is April Hodgman, and this is my Thematic Unit webpage. I'm currently teaching Civics and Government to juniors and seniors at the Lorain County JVS. I've previously taught 7th grade at a middle school in North Carolina, and before that, I taught for 4 years at a treatment facility in Mansfield. The unit that I'm going to be overviewing with you today is taught to a Civics and Government class of 11th and 12th graders. It focuses on state and local government and how to get them actively involved in their government while using a variety of technological tools. So if you look at the different tabs under navigation on the left, you'll see that first is the Meet the Teacher tab. That just tells you a little bit about myself and my teaching experience. Then Civics Government tells you about the overview of the unit and who I'm teaching it to, which is the 11th and 12th grade government classes. And then there's course syllabus. I added this just so you could see if you wanted to click on one of the links down here to open up the syllabus and then the supply list for my class, how everything all fits together for the whole year. If you look at the Daily Lessons tab, you'll see that I added the overview for days 1 through 5. My unit is going to be about 45 minutes each day. And if you look, there's a brief overview of what each day is going to include. You can also open the document that says the daily schedule, and it can walk you through everything a little more detailed. I put the objective for each day and then the outline for that day as well. So day 1, students will understand that public policy is a major concern of all levels of government. They will also understand how federalism involves state powers and shared powers. They will continue to explore the concept of federalism in action. So what we're going to do on that first day is start vocabulary chart where they have to analyze their prior knowledge and state their initial understanding, and then we'll go over it together and make sure everyone has the same definitions. I'll do this all on the smartboard. Then we'll go through a video and PowerPoint presentation. There are links in my PowerPoint to different videos on how federalism is still alive in the states. We'll also go through a couple of different primary sources that students will have to analyze and answer questions on. The review homework that I give on a daily basis, I assign it at the start of the week, and students have to keep track of it for the whole week, and they are responsible for answering questions on Google Drive. They have documents that they would have to share with their group members and myself, and they would answer the questions I give them and respond to their group members' answers. I also have my students write a daily I can statement. Usually it's meant to summarize what they've learned for that day, or if they can't figure something out to write for the I can statement, that's when they would address questions with me where they would write, I can't understand something, or something like that. Days 2 to 3 are going to be spent in stations. These stations are going to be on the different branches of government at the state level. The last station, Station 4, is going to be, there's going to be a review game, and there will be a kind of time to catch up. Students are also required to write their I can statement for that day, and also still ongoing is the Google Docs question and discussion. Day 4, students will demonstrate an understanding of their vocabulary words and be able to successfully apply them in a number of ways. They are going to be required to do a project or a vocabulary picture. They'll have to draw out what one of the vocabulary words means and then write a summary sentence showing comprehension of the term. This day will also be spent introducing students to their government project. I'll walk them through the student guide packet and answer any questions that may come up. The 5th day is going to be spent largely reviewing the project and introducing students how to use Prezi. We will be in the computer lab this day, and they will all be on their own computer setting up their template for their presentation. There will be an expert in there as well to aid me in that. So if you go back to the main site then, you can see the assessments that I would use for these daily assignments. I have my formative assessments as well as my summative assessments. You can click on links to see them and their details. I have a few of them from iCivics, and then the ones that I made myself are down here. The Government in Action project that I was talking about is also a tab over here. You can open the student guide or the teacher guide. The teacher guide includes the student guide within it, so I would suggest opening that. And in this guide, it walks you through everything that needs to be done for this project. There are suggestions for handling potential challenges, and there are directions for each exercise. There's also the different resources that would be required for students. I've included a tab for standards and listed the different social studies standards that is met through this unit, as well as the net standards. I've provided a basic overview of the different forms of technology that I've incorporated while making this lesson. YouTube for making the website or the video. Google Sites is this site. Smart Technology. SchoolTube is the source that I use for the video and the PowerPoints. Screencast Thematic, Prezi, SurveyMonkey, Twitter, and Remind 101. I use Twitter and Remind 101 to send out either daily tweets reminding students of homework assignments, or if they signed up for it, they would get the Remind 101. That is completely optional. Both of those are options to the students. Then there's my implementation and reflection page. I have not yet taught this unit since it is my first year teaching at the school. It will be implemented according to our school curriculum map during the third 9 weeks of the year. There's also my peer survey. I'm asking for honest assistance in reviewing this unit. I hope you've gained something from this, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.